Good afternoon, I'm Denise Tan, and this is One News Now. The Commission on Elections says it needs a copy of the Supreme Court's resolution on the territorial row between the cities of Taguig and Makati. Comelec said that this is for the transfer of jurisdiction for the barangay and Sangguniang Kabataan elections in October. Among the things that Comelec needs to clarify is whether Makati's motion for reconsideration was really denied. The High Court earlier rejected Makati's second MR, which sought to reconsider its ruling awarding Embos and Fort Andres Bonifacio to Taguig. Comelec Chairman Giorgio Garcia told True FM that they already wrote to the Chief Justice for guidance.
Ayaw po namin maniwala lang doon sa kung ano naglalabasan sa ating mga periodiko, sa ating mga balita. Gusto po namin manggaling mismo ang statement sa ating Korte Suprema, kaya po tayo sumulat, humihingi ng gabay na ano ba talaga ang nangyari dito sa kaso at the same time, ano ba ang pinaka-latest na order ng Korte Suprema.
For its part, the Supreme Court says Taguig City still needs a writ of execution before it can have control over the disputed barangays from Makati City. Makati Administrator Claro Certeza clarified that the said writ should be implemented by the Interior Department first. Only then the reckoning period will start for the transfer of jurisdiction of the over 10 barangays. Certeza also called out the Taguig government for already launching Brigada Eskwela at 2 schools located in the disputed area. He urged them to, quote, adhere to the rule of law to avoid confusion among residents. Foreign Affairs Chief Enrique Manalo floats doubts on raising the country's territorial dispute with China before the United Nations General Assembly. Manalo claimed that there are many factors to consider, like the possibility that the issue might just be politicized and that the Philippines is not at war but only focused on safeguarding the country's sovereignty. Manalo emphasized that the 2016 arbitral ruling is sufficient to prove our rights over the disputed territories. He also insisted that the issue should be addressed through diplomacy and peaceful means.
We're not on a war footing. What we're simply doing is trying to actually protect our sovereignty in the EEZ through diplomatic and peaceful means. We are firmly committed to resolving any disputes we may have with any country in the South China Sea through diplomatic and through peaceful means.
It's time to take a quick break. One News Now will be back with more stories after that. Stay with us. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Denise Tan. The mandatory cashless scheme on tollways is set to begin next month. Metro Pacific Tollways Corporation announced that toll booths will be removed by September 1st. San Miguel Corporation said they would also remove cash lanes upon arrival of regulators. Motorists who do not have enough balance in their RFID account will be monitored through their license plates. MPTC said they will be charged when they register their vehicles. The order for cashless payment systems along expressways was issued as early as 2020, but motorists requested for more time. The Metro Pacific Tollways Corporation and San Miguel Corporation have signed a deal to build 2 expressways. The conglomerates will be joining 2 forces to build the Cavite, Batangas, and the Nasugbu-Bawan expressways. The project aims to connect the Cavite-Laguna Expressway or Calax to Bawan, Batangas. The route will pass through the towns of Silang, Amadeo, Tagaytay, Indang, Mendez, and Alfonso in Cavite before crossing into Nasugbu and finally reaching Bawan, Batangas. MPTC Chairman Manny Pangilinan and SMC Chief Executive Officer Ramon Ang were present in the signing. Groundbreaking is scheduled for 2024 with the CBEX and NBEX expected to be completed and open to the public by 2027. The government continues its rollout of the food stamp program over in Tondo, Manila. 50 families from Tondo have been included as beneficiaries of the Electronic Benefits Transfer or the EBT card. Several of the beneficiaries immediately went to the Kadiwa pop-up store where prices of goods are much lower compared to the markets. For its part, the DSWD is also organizing seminars about nutrition. The agency had previously issued a guide regarding appropriate spending for the assistance. 1,500 pesos for staples like rice and bread, 900 pesos for chicken and pork, and 600 pesos for fruits and vegetables. We now give you a quick look at today's other top stories. Murder charges have been filed against suspended Negros Oriental Representative Arnie Teves and 5 other for killings in the province in 2019. The case stemmed from the deaths of Michael Dungog, a former board member in the 3rd District of Negros Oriental, Lester Bato, a bodyguard for Basay mayoralty candidate Cliff Cordoval, and Pasito Libron, an alleged hitman. President Bongbong Marcos is closely monitoring the situation in Hawaii following the wildfire that destroyed Maui. Marcos said he is working with the Foreign Affairs and Migrant Workers Department to determine the number of affected Filipinos. He added that the Philippine Consul General in Hawaii is also working with local authorities and the Filipino community to get the latest updates on the tragedy. And a heads up for commuters, the LRT-1 will operate only for half a day on Sunday, August 20. The Light Rail Manila Corporation said the special schedule will be implemented as part of preparations for the construction of the LRT-1 Cavite extension. Trips on Sunday will begin at 12 noon. Classes in all levels in public schools and government work are suspended in Metro Manila and Bulacan Province on August 25. This is to give way for the opening festivities of the FIBA World Cup to be held at the Philippine Arena in Bocaue, Bulacan. Work for private companies and classes in private schools are left to the discretion of their respective heads. A memo issued by Malacanang says this is the government's way to help in ensuring the safe and successful conduct of the FIBA opening ceremonies. One News Now will be back at 3:15 p.m. Join us again later. I'm Denise Tan. We are One News. Meanwhile, the FIBA World Cup starts on August 25. Support Gilas, support Team Pilipinas. Watch and buy tickets to the biggest sports event of the year. Let us all root for our team.